Today you will need some vocab for exponents. The base is the number before the exponent. So that would be this number right there. Because it is the base, it is the main one, like the important part. Or the base does not have to be a number, the base could be an x or a variable. See? The blank number to the blank number power. This means the one right here is the base. This one is the exponent. This number is the exponent, that one's the number of the base. And what I want you to get from this is the power is the exponent. So this right here would be the base, and number 8 would be the exponent. The 4 is the base, the 5 is the exponent. The reciprocal means opposite. Example, like -2 or 2. Exponent rules. And the essential questions are, what are exponents and their rules? What are exponents?
Exponents is a simpler form of saying multiply a number by itself multiple times. And here's some examples. And for this, x squared is x times x. So that would be
yeah, we actually sat and had lunch with
I am not the same as that and that.
X to the fifth power would be
we got to learn and talk to
times
people that have been doing it, and we met some people that we met some people from Plano.
X. 5
It's great to have that interaction between districts, just like these different superintendents are learning from each other.
Well, we started using Twitter.
What is the product rule?
Again, it's a rule.
The product rule is when you multiply numbers with the same base that have exponents. And how you would do this is you could either add these two, or you could write it out and I'll show you how you do that. Really? You can write it in expanded form. So expanded form would look like x times x times x.
I want you to pause it and do it on
times
and what you're going to do is create
times x. Or you could just add these together, which would be x to the fifth power. Pause and try this one on your own.
Okay, go.
The answer to the pause is x times x times x times x times x 4 times. Some examples of this. Or you could just add x 3 times x 4 would equal x to the 7th power. And how you can know this is there's 7 x's here.
What is the quotient rule? And the quotient rule tells us that we can divide two powers with the same base that have x.
Okay, so in our example, we have 4 to the 5th power and 4 to the 2nd power. Now, there are two ways we can do this. We can either we can subtract the two exponents, or we can set it up like a division, like a fraction. And so, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 divided by 4 times 4. Now, in this way, we cancel out the 2, and you get 4 to the 3rd power. Also, we get 4 to the 3rd power. So, either way, whatever way makes sense to you.
So you would subtract
the exponents.
Yes.
Yes.
And you're going to edit it, right?
What is the zero power rule? Well, the zero power tells us that any power or exponents of 0 will always equal 1. Now, you may be asking, why is that? Because if you multiply a number repetitively, you will, it keeps going up. But if you keep dividing, you can only get down to 1. So in this, we can do x. X squared
by 8 to the power 4 equals 8 to the power 2 because 6 minus 4 is 2.
X 0. X5 equals X times X times X times X. Go play! X times X times X times X times X times X X times X. Then
Here, pay me,
X,
I can take you home.
X divided by X
We can
equals
get it done.
1. Now another one, 5 would be 5.
Edit my face out if I put my face right in front of the camera.
Oh.
Dang it.
5, 15, 20. And then 5 to the 0 power would equal 5 times divided by 5 equals 1. Now, pause the video and do this problem here.
Okay, here's the answer to the zero power rule pause. So, we know that whenever there is a 0 as the exponent, that would always equal to a 1. So, if you see this huge number and then you see a 0, you should automatically think that should be a 1. So, you would put 1 as the answer. Say if you don't understand this, here's a way to prove it. You could say 3 to the first power, 3 to the second power, 3 to the third power. That one equals 3, this one equals 9, this one equals 27. You see here that each time you multiply by 3, you can also divide. So say we would divide by 3, that would equal 9. 9 divided by 3 would equal 3. And then for 3 to the 0 power, if you did 3 divided by 3, that wouldn't equal 0. It would equal 1. So there's our... Okay, now we are moving on to what is the power to a power.
To raise a power, just multiply the exponents.
So what you do see, the two exponents, which are located right here and right here, you would multiply them together. So 5 times 2 times 3 is 6. Or you could write it out as 5 times 5, 2, and then you would do that 3 times, so 5 times 5, 5 times 5. So then you would end up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which would lead back to this. Okay, pause the video and see if you can do 7 to the 4th power cubed. So, now that you have worked out that problem, let's see if you got it right. So, you would do 4 times 3, and then that would equal 7 to the 13th power. Or, you could write it all out as 7 times 7 times 7, and so on and so forth. And you would end up getting 7 to the 13th power.
So that's
What is the negative rule?
5 to the power
Any non-zero number raised to a negative, all that means is the exponent.
So then you'll have 5 to the power
Raised to a negative power equals its reciprocal. Reciprocal means opposite. So when reciprocal raised to the opposite positive power. So what you would do is any number always has a 1 underneath it. So if you were to do the opposite, you would put 1 x, and since you switch it around, this would now become positive. For it to make more sense, we'll put numbers to it. So this has a 1 underneath it.
Then you're going to flip it, and you're going to put.
So you would flip it over, and it'd be 1 to the 4th square, which would mean it is 1 to the 16th power. Try 5 to the negative cubed on your own.
Okay, go.
Okay, well, here's 5 to the negative 2nd power. And so you put it over 1, and then do your reciprocal. So it end up being 1 over 5 squared, and the overall answer would be 1/25.
Okay, now we're going to throw you out a hard one. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use its reciprocal to put the 1 over the 7 and make this 5 a positive. And so we already did our work, and we want to see if we get the same thing. So I'll give you a minute to work it. Don't pause.
Okay, hold on. Let's just video for a minute.
Okay, you can either pause or whatever, and we'll just give you the answer now. 16,807.
Wow.
Bam!
Big number.